Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I'm very happy to have you here. This is going to be a collective reading. So at the time of this reading, I am channeling for the collective for the full moon in Aquarius energy. If you find this video way after that, that is okay because there is still a message here for you. I'm very excited to get a look into this energy. When I was tapping into it, I was hearing perspective shift, and full moons are typically about a release, right? It is an opportunity for us to reflect on things that have not been released, and because it is an Aquarius, and I associate Aquarius with this innovator, this energy, like this new age type of energy. So I feel this collective, you are stepping into a new frequency. I feel like you are elevating your energy. You are ascending through some release, but it's very conscious. It comes through a perspective shift from your mind. But let's see. We have on the bottom of the deck higher power. So for this collective, you could be connecting with angels or God, whatever resonates for you. But I almost see this as well as your higher self. And you see the key here. If you hear any noise, I'm sorry, that's my cat. She's just running around. It looks like the keyhole is through the mind. So like I said, this ascension here is coming through some enlightenment. And so a lot of the times when we are faced with a difficult emotion, like one that a full moon or a Mercury retrograde or a Saturn retrograde can bring up for us, or even on a day-to-day, things that trigger us, triggering emotions, oftentimes we stop at the surface level of the emotion because it's very uncomfortable to sit with. But if you dig deeper, you will unlock something, is what I'm hearing. For this collective, I'm feeling that you should meditate. And anytime that you are feeling something very intense, there is something there for you. It is like a gift, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. What does this collective have to know right now? We have flexible, number 19. We have imagine, and we'll get one more card. This collective, what do they need to hear right now? This collective, ooh. Okay, we have the tribe. We'll do one more. We have blessed coming out here. There's a lot here to do with family. Family could be very significant. I'm almost hearing the song, what is the song? It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's a Lana Del Rey song, and she says, I'm doing this for us, for our family line. There's something about the current lesson that you are learning, or the current cycle that you are in, that is healing something in your family. You could be healing a relationship, or you are supposed to. You could be feeling called to heal a relationship with someone. I'm almost seeing this as well as you having family members on the other side looking out for you. I'm hearing that there is a huge emphasis for this collective to be flexible. Instead of imposing what you think should be the current state of a situation, or where you're lacking or what's missing, you need to focus on the step you are at, because you are still mastering this. And I think that there is also a call for you to either re-examine your friendships or honor them more. And it's good to reflect on any relationship we have, because it is all a direct mirror of us. We have hotel here, so you could be traveling as well. Fall time could be very significant. We have imagine here. I feel that for some of you guys, your dreams can be very significant right now. Your dreams could be telling you something, or even the reoccurring thoughts and ruminations that you have these are things you need to pay very close attention to because it's telling you something about where you're at. For this collective, we have soulmate at the bottom here. For this collective here, you could be thinking, when is the next step of my evolution going to happen in the 3D? But there's something about you mastering something by taking control of it again. Your spirit guides, your angels want you to know that the more you continue to be flexible in your thought patterns, like not automatically jumping to a conclusion, not automatically thinking the worst or attaching yourself, because sometimes we condition our brains to, like, let's say when you feel triggered by something, your automatic reaction is to blame things externally. At the end of the day, it is always you versus you. You know, you are your thoughts are the things that bring you peace, or you're the one who has to live with the emotion, right? So I'm seeing you coming to a higher level of understanding about that and having more strength and self-control over your emotions and your thoughts. And if, especially during this time, if you've been heavily reflecting on something and it's been hard for you to kind of break the cycle, when I split the deck, we have the Three of Swords here. You know, the Three of Swords is a very sad energy, but right next to it, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's almost kind of like externally, maybe you feel a little bit blocked off, or your heart feels blocked off, because there is an emotion or a situation that is very hard for you to accept, fully accept. And full acceptance is hard because it is something that your soul and your ego have to come to terms with, right? So just because something will satisfy your ego, there's still something in your soul that is saying, I'm going to keep bringing this to the forefront of your mind because you haven't, that doesn't satisfy me. The ego's response is not the soul's response. So there has to be some type of way that you can understand it in your reality. It makes sense in your reality. It's not too, like, it's still grounded, but it's still honoring your soul's truth, if that makes sense. But let's see. What does this collective need to know? Full moon in Aquarius, this collective. There will be situations you have to be flexible in. I don't even feel like I should talk about, you know, I feel like for a lot of you guys, work can be extremely triggering right now. Friendships or relationships. You could be feeling like things aren't fair. But I honestly feel in this reading, there is just too much of an emphasis on this. This was the first thing that came out for you. So I almost feel like Spirit wants you to focus on your within. And it's so true when they say, as within, so... What's it saying? Okay, wait, hold on, guys, hold on. As within, so without, outside of you. It's a reflection. It's a mirror, okay? So I think that you are mastering that. But let's see. What does Spirit want you to know right now? King of Pentacles. Magician. Wow. Big blessings coming through. A big manifestation that you have been really wanting is about to come through. A big offer. Look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. This energy, we have dragon energy here as well, that you are stepping into is very beautiful because you are operating from the place of your passion and your heart. This is a big, I'm almost hearing like quantum leap, right? You are about to start embodying this energy because I love the balance here with the Queen of Wands, which is a very passionate, creative type of energy, the energy that kind of knows, look at her, she knows what she wants, right? She attracts things to her. She is powerful. But then we also have the very grounded and stable energy of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles oftentimes has to do with business and leadership and acquiring wealth. So there could be a creative endeavor that this collective you've been, or you could be feeling very inspired to do something, to create something. This could even be your sense of style, but I'm hearing living intentionally. Spirit wants you to live intentionally and express every emotion that you have. You know, I think that our styles, the way that we have our house, the way you do anything is how you do everything, and that's also a reflection of you. So I'm seeing that Spirit wants you to focus on your self-expression and try being more creative on a day-to-day, even if that's just, you know, how you know, the meals you cook for yourself, the type of workouts you do, taking the scenic route home, writing your thoughts down more often. There's a creative aspect here. I see that you are going to step into this energy that is very abundant in energy, and also I see a lot of gifts being given to you, stability being offered to you. This is a big manifestation that you have been wanting. This is the energy you are about to step in. Yeah. See, I love this King of Swords here because this is the full moon in Aquarius energy that I was talking about. When the King of Swords comes out in a reading, it's always, to me, it feels like it reminds me a lot of the Judgment card, right? Because if you look at this picture here, even the imagery, it's like the book, right? The contract is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing that you guys are finishing off a contract. And as promised, with this higher power here, your I don't want to say prize, but you fulfilled your part of it. So Spirit is coming to fulfill what you've been asking for. And at the bottom of the other deck, we did have soulmate, right? So you could have been saying, you know, I want a healthy love, but for so long you weren't in those types of relationships. Because we have flexible here, you could have been in very restricting relationships, whether that be friendships with your family. Because you have kept up your side of the bargain, I'm seeing that maybe some healthier relationships are about to come in. Friendships. You really did pass the test, is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing that the full moon in Aquarius, what it's reflecting to you, if you've been having a lot of negative thoughts or old thought patterns that you thought you released come out, and this reading is very focused on thoughts for me. Like that's what I'm hearing. It's your thoughts. With this card coming out, it is because your higher self wants to come through and regulate your thoughts. If you've never read books like The Power of Now or The Untethered Soul, now would be a good time to pick that up if you are struggling with this. But it's almost like, I'm hearing pay the piper as well, but it's almost like good karma. Divine timing is at play. And you could be seeing signs, maybe specific birds are coming. You're seeing specific birds or animals. If you have a cat, they could be acting a little bit funny. Something had to be fulfilled here, and you fulfilled your side of it. So now a manifestation is coming through. But things that are being reflected to you these past few weeks to months, even if they're things from the past, because I almost feel like these are like old feelings coming up, old thought patterns, you have to kind of prove that you can pass the test and you are not scared to confront these things. Like, have bravery when it comes to the situation. With the Four of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck, a lot of this has to do with your sense of control and wanting control. And that's why we have flexible. Maybe you're someone who gets very uncomfortable when you are not in control. Trust me, I've been there. I have always struggled with anxiety because, it even down to not feeling in control about leaving on time, things like that. Maybe you've held on so tightly to certain circumstances in your life, but it was time for you to change that. Yeah, the Five of Swords here in reverse. It's like there was something you have to make amends about, or an emotion you're not letting go of because you don't want to make amends with it. And I want to say, when people say, and I just saw 555 and 333 could also be significant, when there is a situation that is very hard for us to let go of, it's because there's something we haven't accepted about it. And my good friend always tells me, you have to forgive yourself for not knowing better. And it's so funny because I heard in a podcast today, and this is how I know this is for my collective. I heard in a podcast today, the guy, he said, you can't be mad at a 5-year-old for not knowing calculus, right? There is a part of you that has to forgive yourself for not knowing better. There is a part of you, maybe you're disappointed in yourself, you've accepted things that weren't up to par with your standards before. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you just didn't have that skill yet. You weren't mature enough. You didn't know better. So the universe and spirit wants you to know that it is time for you to let go. There is this call, like, you gotta let this go. And the way you let it go is it's not about the external factors. It's about you at the end of the day. It's always been about you. Let's see. Full moon in Aquarius. What does this collective need to know? I almost feel like this video is made to, like, comfort this collective, because you are so smart. You have the Magician. You are very spiritual. You have a lot of life experience. You have alchemized before. You have been through things before. But maybe because of the Four of Pentacles, this specific situation was just very hard for you to let go of or see and accept the truth in. But I see you reclaiming your power. And you have to remember, right? For anything to be good and amazing and evolve, it has to start somewhere, right? An apple tree starts as a seed. You have to water it. You can't be mad at it for being a seed at first. All right, let's see. Yeah. So I see that there was this long period of rest. If we have 2 4s here, you could have been seeing a lot of 444 recently. And again, the 3 of Swords here. 7 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. These cards, there's something that you have to put to rest. There is something that you have been in a cycle about, because your perspective of it was this 5 of Pentacles kind of left out in the cold energy, right? But I see you coming to the end of this cycle, because look, as they are in the cold, right, they are approaching this House of Pentacles. So you are there. And what led you there with this little cat here is your intuition and your emotions. Universe right now for this full moon in Aquarius could also want you to journal or reread things in your journal. Yeah, I definitely feel you guys have been through a lot, right? This energy here, it feels lonely to me, but I felt like it was divine timing what you went through. You were always protected during this. It's time for you to see your own strength, your own worth. I think self-worth is a huge thing with this collective. The Seven of Swords here is in reverse. So there are certain things maybe you feel regret about. There are certain things that you don't know the full truth of. Maybe it's been masked or kept away from you. But I see you moving past it now, not being so reliant on it to have some type of comfort in your life, to have some stability in your life. To go from the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, it's definitely during this full moon in Aquarius, you are reflecting on, this heartbreak, loss, and pain. And you're reflecting on it, and you're going through this period of renewal. And I see you ending this cycle of feeling not good enough. And that's a core wound a lot of us have. I just saw 111, so I do feel like it's a new cycle for you guys. And we have the Emperor. Let's see here. I'm going to leave these cards. Now I want to get... I want to get one of these cards. Because this is a full moon in Aquarius reading and it is a collective reading, I want it to be more about the message, the energy. We have purity at the bottom of the deck, number 1. So this is a time period of purification of your mind. And I see you reconnecting with your heart by having a type of wonder towards this situation. A type of curiosity. Instead of looking at it as a burden, you're shifting your perspective on it. And I'm not saying that it wasn't serious, that it didn't hurt, that it doesn't still hurt, right? But I see your childlike wonder. It's being called to the forefront, or there's healing to be done when it comes to a childhood wound. But I see you finding the door back into lightheartedness and fully releasing back into purity. Maybe for a long time you thought my heart is going to be closed off. I don't feel open. I don't feel like I have the capacity for many things right now. But I see you reconnecting with that side of yourself. Or even if you did love, or if you're still showing up in a relationship, it's not like how it used to be, not with that innocence. Maybe you feel very jaded. I see you coming back to what feels good to you. Let's get a message, though, from my collective watching this. Oh, beautiful. Cacao. Drink some cacao, guys. It's amazing. I do recommend do your education on it, right? Because it is of indigenous culture and it's a ceremony. So make sure you are doing things properly and with respect. We have number 38, 9, 10, 11. So you could be seeing 11, 11. Again, that's 111. That is a fresh start. This is initiation. I feel this is heart healing as well. You could be seeing this bird. I don't know what it is. But look at this heart here. This is beautiful. I'm going to read the card to you, but I do want to get one more for this collective. We have at the bottom, hibiscus, joy. Beautiful. And Aquarius. Thank you. We have elder, wisdom. Wisdom. You are gaining wisdom. And it's not just for you, because we have the tribe. You are supposed to share this with your friends, with your family. It's actually going to deepen your bonds and make you love more. What you thought, a situation that you had previously experienced, that you thought was, something that would close your heart off. I see you coming into this awareness that it actually broke your heart open and it was an offering from the universe to come back into balance. But let's read this. We have number 38 and number 28. Oh wow, 8 could be significant. So let's do 38. You can screenshot it. I'm not going to read the entire thing, so you can always screenshot it. Here it is. Initiation, spiritual truth, revelation, access to the cosmic heart, divine love, light beings, channeling languages of light. Beautiful. So you could be connecting with that light energy. I don't know why I'm hearing past life, Sumeria, Sophia consciousness, or a Christ consciousness could be significant. Forgiveness. Guidance. The sky gods are speaking and bathing your soul in liquid light as you traverse a series of spiritual tests. The Quetzal is considered one of the highest divine apparitions as it is associated to the snake god Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Like cacao, both are considered precious heavenly gifts from the sky gods. These divine apparitions today are asking you to deeply tune into the cosmic heart. Let it move you. Open yourself to receive the holy gifts provided, and listen carefully. Oh my God, and this is on page 111, guys. And listen carefully to the light language pouring through them. Keep elevating your frequency rooted in unconditional love. And I was also channeling in, guys, self-love shows up in different ways, right? A big way that unconditional love, you unconditionally love yourself. Yes, it can be through setting boundaries with others, saying no and saying yes, and having fun and self-care. But the true test of self-love is self-reflection and seeing parts of yourself, your shadow side, without blaming anyone else, without pushing it or getting distracted, truly looking at yourself and still loving yourself, looking at yourself, the consequences of your decisions or whatever the case is, the parts of us that we don't want to accept, and actually accepting them and the reality of them, and still loving yourself because it made you who you are today. So there is this elevation, like I said, happening for this collective, leading to more love. And this can be very inspirational for your family line. You're healing something out of your family that maybe your own mother, father, whoever it is, struggled with. Step out of your own way and allow your heart to blossom. Know that through this divine love, we experience the cosmic heart, the gateway to spirit. And then we have number 28. This is number 84, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 3. Uprising the underworld. Oh, sorry, what did I just say? Uprising? Rising from the underworld. Release, letting go, major transformations, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening the truth. I cannot make this up, guys. If this video has found you, this is such a confirmation. This is exactly what you need to hear right now. You can screenshot if you want. I'm going to read the guidance. Elder signals the end of a phase in life, as well as the beginning of the major cycle. The Queen of the Underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through each of our physical and metaphysical growth. Elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian, assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. Wow. Release, letting go, awakening to the truth, higher wisdom. The higher wisdom, right? The higher wisdom that you are experiencing is meant to open you up to cosmic love. This is very divinely guided as well. Look at these cards. Aren't they beautiful? Look, I almost feel like these fairies around, this energy here is like your angels surrounding you, blowing that horn of truth, right? All right, guys, I am going to get you some crystal advice cards and affirmations, and we will be all done. This was supposed to be a quick little reading. It was 30 minutes, so I hope I didn't ramble on for too long, but I felt like this message really needed to get out there today. Let me get these cards. Crystal advice. You could want to keep these crystals around you or just embody this energy. This card flew. So we have spiritual paths, turquoise. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you through the mind, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. This collective. We have socialize or join in, and we did have the tribe come out. You could be feeling closer to your friends and family, like I said. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. And we'll do one more. One more for this collective. We have be gentle with yourself. One more for this collective. Thank you. Oh, dolomite. Oh, look, purification again. Purifying again. We have stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. A lot about the mind, guys. All right. Beautiful. And I will get you some affirmations. These are things you can say on a day-to-day or through this full moon. These are my moon magic cards. All right, let's see. This collective. Every day I focus on what is important. We'll get 3 of them. I will persist. My will is strong. I know myself deeply and find myself worthy. Again, that worthiness. I actually want to get 2 more. We have I let go of the anxieties of others. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. I love that one. And gratefully, I surrender my struggle. Surrender. Beautiful, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that resonated. Thank you for trusting me. I wish you all the best. I have another video coming out this week, which will be a big pick a card reading. I'm very excited to get into that, but thank you for tuning in for this. Love you guys. Bye.